All righty. Howdy, everybody, and welcome. Glad you're here. We'll try to make this sweet and simple. So let's go through the agenda and get it going. First thing off that I need to do is, because it is a new year, I need to go ahead and reconfirm the people that are here that you do want to serve the rest of the year out for the board. So let's start with Charlotte. Is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes.
Denise? Okay,
That's
and
a yes.
Carmen. All
Yes.
right, so with that, let's just nominate everybody for the 2025 board that is here. And the others that are missing, we'll try to get them added in later and stuff. So with that, I'll say aye.
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 All righty, thank you very much. So let's move on. So the next thing is our profit and loss statement. As you can see, we're $800 in the hole, and that's just bills that are due and stuff like that. But otherwise, that's everything in a nutshell. Has everybody had a chance to look at it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, are there any questions?
No.
I'll be honest, I just glanced at it, Alan. I really didn't do a detailed look. I'm sorry.
Bottom line is we're spending about $1,500 a month on expenses, and we're still tight. We got 3 new members since our last board meeting, and we lost 3 members. So we're back to square zero on that. We got a couple hits today for the Lone Star Festival as far as reservations were going, so that's good. But it's going to be tough. We've got to figure out still how to raise the $2,500 over the next 3-4 months to keep our hotel rooms scheduled and on track and stuff. So any ideas on that, please email me and let me know. I'm trying to figure out how to best work out the payments with the hotel and make sure it's all squared away. Everybody who owes us money by the 1st of May will cover the second balance, no problem. If we can get more people signing up for it, then we'll be fine, and there'll be no issues. We need at least 20 more people signing up for the Lone Star Festival, and at least another 80 for the world record event. So that's where we're at on that and cost-wise and stuff. But all I can do is keep putting the word out there and keep promoting and seeing what happens and stuff. But otherwise, everything else is there. So if you do have any questions, if you go back and look it over and have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay?
All right.
All right, so for reviewing it, do y'all accept it as is?
Yes.
Profit and loss statement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so move on. Okay, so the Lone Star Festival, I just briefly talked about. Again, we need 80 for the world record, 80 more authors. We've got about 35, 40 right now. So 80 will, keep us going on that. Then we still need about 20 more vendors at least. Preferably another 30 to 40 would be great, but at least 20 more vendors currently. The price is currently at $250 for a full table. And that'll go up to 300, probably within the next month. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it February 1st or March 1st. But yeah, I'm trying to watch that because I don't want to outprice us. But we need to get people signing up for it and stuff.
Alan, can you briefly just tell me? I'm sorry to interrupt. What is it? The total packet is $250. How many? It is for 2 days or
2 days.
2 days, and what does that include?
So you get a table and a space and a chair, so you can sell your books. It also includes you participating in the world record event, which is all the authors reading for 15 minutes consecutively. As a vendor, you get first priority. You can share the table if you want to. There's only an additional $50 charge for the extra authors, so we can cover our expense on adding them into the website and stuff like that. And there'll probably be a meal included in that as well, somewhere in the mix.
And it's a Friday and a Saturday, right?
Saturday, Sunday. So you'll come in Friday night and leave Sunday afternoon.
Okay. I think I put that down wrong. Hang on. So it's a Friday, it's a Saturday and a Sunday.
Yeah, June 7th and 8th.
Okay, did I put that down right?
Yeah,
Okay, no, I didn't. Okay,
Mhm.
June 7th and 8th.
Yeah, and there is a hotel block. It's on the website. So if you just go under pages, it'll click you
What's
to
the
the
name of the
hotel.
hotel again, Alan?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
The name of the hotel again?
It's the Wyndham Garden Inn,
Okay.
South Austin. Because there's
okay.
another one North Austin. This one's South Austin.
Wyndham Garden.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah. It's got 200 rooms, good size meeting facilities and stuff. They're supposed to have their new chef in by then as well. So we should be in good shape. All right.
Okay.
All righty. Let's see. Okay, so last year we had our event going on in downtown Austin, and it didn't go well the first weekend, so we canceled all the other ones, and we reworked it with the city to do a monthly event. Unfortunately, nobody sent me information on what they would like to do for any of those particular months, so we're not doing anything. So, that makes us look kind of bad with the city.
Ooh.
It's also very disappointing that no author sent us any information about participating or anything. It wasn't costing them anything. So I'm really surprised that they didn't take it up on that. So
Alan, can I ask a question? Do we have very many Austin members?
no, probably 20 currently,
20 Austin members, and none of them wanted to participate.
other than myself, no.
Interesting.
Because when I read that, I was thinking this is a wonderful thing, but because it would be like an avenue to, present your books or something like that, right?
Yeah,
But I
do a
was like,
talk.
I talk and but I would have to drive down from Dallas, and I was like, I would either have to spend the night, and I was wondering, would it be worth the money for me to drive down and stay the night to do that? So
Yeah,
that was one reason I thought about it.
Alan, is that uh, downtown, outside, indoor? What time?
indoors.
It is indoors.
Yeah.
And what time of the day?
It was on a Sunday from noon till 5, and it
Well,
included free parking.
okay. Quick question for you. You're not speaking that whole time.
No, no. You're doing maybe a 45-minute presentation, which includes, 15 minutes Q&A.
Okay. And it's on a Sunday.
It was on a Sunday. We've had to let that go because nobody signed up for it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we can try again next year and see if we can get a grant from the city to help cover expenses. That would be ideal, but yeah, it's kind of hard to do that when nobody submitted any information.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, we had every month was a different theme, so I thought for sure we'd have something for somebody, but nothing. It's like, wow.
Well, I apologize. I didn't even know about it. And that's my fault.
You're not reading the newsletters.
I'm not, I guess, I'm sorry, Alan. I get so much. I have to go back and look, and I go, I need to look at Alan's stuff. I am
Right.
slowly getting people off my plate. As a matter of fact, I'm no longer on president of the Cameo Club. Praise God. So I've got that off my plate. But I'm still on a board of directors for one of, association, but they only meet every other month. So that's a good thing. So I'm slowly, except for my, my personal, stuff that we talked about. I have talks that I do, but I'm backing that off to, I don't want to speak more than 4 times a month. Maybe once a week, if that, that's because I'm making drafts. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so the next item that's coming up is the Y'all Right program, which starts March 1st. Currently, we only have one person signed up for that. I realize a lot of people will wait until last minute on that one. It would be nice if we had a couple dozen signed up for it. I'll keep pushing it, through social media and see what we can do for it and
Isn't that
stuff.
the one I asked you, Alan, about sending a flyer to post? Was that the one?
Hmm.
Okay, so because I like that one, I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, yeah. I did send it to you, so you got it, right?
You did.
It was in the email, was a couple weeks ago at least. I
Um,
can resend it to you.
I get so much, Alan. Please resend it.
Um, but yeah, that's up and running. So,
Is there a charge
just,
for it?
I'm sorry?
Is there a charge?
No.
Oh yeah, yeah. That would yeah. So I got people I could shoot it out to that are aspiring authors and see if they what they think.
Yeah, even people who've already been published and stuff, it could be something fun for them to do as well and stuff. So,
Okay.
and it includes a comprehensive review, manuscript review when they are done. That's included in participating and stuff. So it gives them an idea to see how well they write. It's what I sent to you, Denise, about your book and
Yes.
stuff. It's the same thing. So it gives them, idea of what to work on and improve and stuff like that. So, okay. We have, with that program, by the way, the author's manuscript advisory. Um, it's $25 right now, and we've had 4 people take us up on it, and they've loved the responses we've given them back and stuff. They're quick responses, usually 3 to 4 days at most. But it's good detailed information that helps them and stuff. And we've had some good response from them about that. So I'll keep pushing that out there. It's inexpensive for us to do. It's just a matter of my time running it through the system. And it's another way to bring in some extra money and stuff. If it gets popular, we'll raise the rate, but right now we'll just keep it at 25. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Um, the book contest. We have actually finished early judging the book contest this year. Usually it's about 1st of April when we announce the winners, and it looks like I'll be able to announce winners the 1st of February this year. So that's pretty good. So I'll be sending all that out, and usual processing of medals and certificates and all that fun stuff. So during the month of February, I'll go out and stuff. See what else. Any questions about any of this?
That's the one you entered my book in, Alan. The book contest. Okay.
No.
So I'll start getting nervous.
Okay. Next thing is new business. So if you didn't get a chance to look at the profit and loss statement, on there were 2 things that almost zeroed themselves out. One of them was a 1099 that was an expense, and that was for me. And then the other one was donations and incomes. Texas Authors has paid me $80 for the whole year last year.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah. Even though it shows, actually, I should pull it back up. Bear with me a second. Let me get the correct figures. I closed it out of my system. So, 1099. Technically, I was paid $3,053.99, but I donated back to the organization $2,938.40. So the difference is roughly $80 that I actually made from the organization. And I'm sure you can say that's not a lot.
No, that's not good.
no, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
So what I'd like to try to do, so when the organization was originally founded in 2015, and we had our first board meeting in 2016, the board at that point in time agreed to a contract where I was supposed to be paid $50,000 a year. That has never, ever, ever happened. It's pretty much me putting money back into it and stuff like that. So I'd like for this year, 2025, where I get 25% of everything that comes in the door. Theoretically, I'm not going to put it all back into the organization. Hopefully, we're getting to a point now where we can actually start making some kind of payments to me. So that's what I'm projecting is 25% of everything that comes in the door from January 1st on, which, it's not a lot of money. I mean,
Not right now, no.
no, not all. Let me do a quick check. We spent, let's see here. We brought in 17,000. No, 16,700. Where's my calculator? There it is. So 16,700 times 0.25 equals $4,175. Yeah, not a whole lot. While we are hurting for money, we do need to bring money in. I also am hurting for money personally, and I need to, survive. Okay.
Mhm.
Going to food pantries is not a lot of fun. Sleeping in my car is not a lot of fun. So that's got to change. So again, if you come up with ideas on how to bring money in, please share them with me. Let's see what we can do. Um, we have the bookstore up and running. So hopefully we'll, start bringing in some little amounts of money from that. It won't be much, maybe 50 cents to $1 per book, but it's something. It's not costing us anything to operate it other than my time. So in that respect, it's a wipeout, and we'll see what we can do and stuff. So what do you guys think of that?
I think
We
that's
gotta,
fine.
that's fine. We got to get you a salary.
Yeah.
Can we look at, I think we talked about it before, but can we look again at like reducing any of the costs? Like I saw in the statement, we had like spent like a lot on websites and marketing. Like, is there anything in there that we can maybe get rid of to kind of help with that?
Yes. So let's start with the websites. I've taken 3 of them and put them onto one system. So that's $120 a month that we're getting rid of, roughly. It's more like 100. But yes, by doing that, putting them on one server instead of having each one on a separate server, that reduced the cost by at least $100 a month. So that's one thing I've done. PayPal fees, there's nothing we can do about that. The storage fees, they keep going up on us. I got rid of QuickBooks because they kept going up on us. We originally started at $15 and it's now up to $40. So I got rid of them. I'll go back to the old way of doing things and stuff. So yeah, everywhere I can cut back, I have been cutting back.
Okay.
And as you see the statements, in every quarter and stuff, take a look at them and don't hesitate to ask questions about the expense on it, okay?
Okay.
Alan, you know how I always send you these requests and you help me. I'm sure I'm not the only author that does that. Can you send out a list and just charge? Like I made, like when I say, Alan, can you send me a barcode? I don't mind paying. Alan, can you show me how to do the ebook? You know, charge, charge for your services.
I do, and at the same time, I don't. Simply because, like with you, the board members, I don't mind helping because you're helping me. So I don't mind in that respect. So, when you make a donation and stuff, I greatly appreciate it and stuff. So that's why I never charge the board members when I'm doing things for them and stuff like that. But other people, yeah, I pretty much am charging something for my time and services. That's beyond the membership goodies that they get.
Good. Yeah. I I promise you, I need all the help I can get. So I'm like, I wouldn't mind paying you at all for it because I don't like marketing, and that would be an income for you. Some not much, but it'd be something.
Oh yeah, every bit helps. And we're going to also address that in the next aspect. Charlotte and Denise, you both agreed that this is a good thing to do. So Carmen, do you also agree?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, starting January 1st, all income that's been coming in, I'll get 25%. And of course, I'll be giving it back as needed. All righty. Next item. So in reference to charging, I think we need to increase our membership dues. Currently, we have the level 1, which is we just add authors into the database and that's it. That's all they get. And that's free. There's no charge for that. Second level, which is currently $50, I think we should go up to 75. Level 3, which is currently $100, I think we should go to 150. And level 4, which is 250, I don't see a change because that's still pretty new. But that's what I'm recommending for increase in membership starting February 1st.
And I agree with that.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's fair.
Okay.
It's not a huge markup, but it's a good enough markup, excuse me, that it should help us theoretically. And everybody that's currently a member, they just continue with that same membership price. This is only for new members.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if somebody would like to second that,
I'll
Okay.
do second.
okay. Yeah, the two of you, so all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Real quickly, just going back to the bookstore, have any of you gone onto the new website and checked it out?
Yeah, my children's book is missing.
Is it?
I thought of it. Yeah, when I looked at it, and it's been about a month. I had 28 people here at Christmas, so I haven't done a whole lot during the holidays, but I looked out there and didn't think my children's book was. I'm going, where's my children's? Something I looked at, my children's book was not.
Let me take a quick look. Actually, while I'm in here, let me set this so you guys can see everything I'm seeing. So give me just a second.
Okay.
Did you get my book I mailed the other day out?
No, you mailed one. I have not received it.
Yeah, it said it was supposed to be that Tuesday. I would have thought you would have gotten it by now. But do you know the mail is slow?
Oh, mail has gotten horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really sad. Yeah. Okay. So real quickly, as you see, here's the new website. All of our level 4 members, you see yourselves up here. That's the additional marketing publicity you're getting and stuff. So it just rotates and people can click on it.
There I am.
You, Charlotte. Click on you. It takes you to our main database. This is all of our members, authors and stuff like that. And I still need to clean it up and bring it up to date. But that's a slow process. We have 2,000 people listed there. Somehow we lost all the L's. Everybody that had a first name with an L, we lost.
No.
So I have to figure out what happened to that. But let's go to bookstore. And our clothing line will be on there. We'll do author listing. And again, all the level 4 people are at the very top, of the list and stuff. So that's everybody. So I'll click on Charlotte. And there's
Well, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Now, the quick question for you: how are you going to get that Sparks book?
We will either order it directly from Ingram or from Amazon.
Okay. The reason I asked because it's still out there on Amazon. Okay.
So that's probably how we'll get it.
Okay.
I'm not, because we lost 30,000 books in 2022, I'm not asking any author to send me any books right now, not until we're more back to financially stable to handle that.
Right.
But we will get to a point where I will offer some of the members, because right now, let me go back, go to the author listing. All of these are paid members.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's some books listed there I need to take off. But anyways, these are all paid members, okay? So of the other non-paid members, I want to give them a chance to have their books on here as well, but we need to do a 60-40 split, and I need to have at least one copy on hand. So I'll start working on that after February 1st. Probably even, spread it out over time and stuff. But I do want to build our bookstore. Right now, we have about 400 books listed in the bookstore on all different types of genres and everything. So there's lots for people to choose, and I am slowly promoting it and getting it out there and stuff like that. This is one of those slow process things I want to do. You can see it's called Texas Bookshelf right here.
Mhm.
But again, that's one of the things I want to do and stuff. So it's a long process. Okay. So there's our membership and book marketing services, which is the book contest, a short story contest, which is starting up March 1st, which is our 10th anniversary. Tell the World PR service, the manuscript mastery, Texas Independence Day campaign. I'll start promoting that like we've been doing the last couple of years. And then supporting Mother Earth as that gets closer to April and stuff like that. We'll do that. our different events, which is the Lone Star, Y'all Right, World Record, and then the 50 years of storytelling, which is my anniversary of 50 years of writing and publishing. I'm promoting it and letting people know that I'm donating proceeds back into the museum and stuff. We have our magazine. Have y'all had a chance to look at the magazine this month?
I think it looks great. I did look
Tell
at
us what
it.
you do with the magazine.
Well, right now it's every quarter, and I actually kind of like to move that up to every other month. Um, Kind of keep them a little slimmer, but also build up that reading and stuff. What are you thinking?
Would you want us
If
to
I
help
mean,
with that to take stuff off your plate?
Yeah.
I'm
if
sorry,
that's
say
what
again,
puts
Carmen?
on your plate.
Sorry, like, would you want us to help with that just to help take some of this like off your plate?
Oh, sure. Main thing is getting people to buy ad space. That's always fun.
Yes.
But even writing articles and stuff, yeah. Because the last two issues were our biggest issues. One was 60 pages, one was 40 pages. The others were like 20 to 30 range. But it was about preparing authors for success for the next year. So in October, we had 8 articles about what to do to get yourself set up with your new books. And then in January was the second half of that, another 8 articles about that. So those two were big in that respect. And that's part of why I would like to split it up a little bit more and do it every other month. They're easy enough for me to create because I use Canva for it. And I've got the new
and how much is a full page ad? Just
2,500 bucks.
okay.
And all level 4 authors are getting that included in their membership. But as you can see, here's the layout and this new flip program and stuff, which brings it up, and it has the links so that people can click on it to access things and stuff. But I mean, I'm really thrilled about it. I really am.
Well,
It
I
looks
think,
nice.
yeah, I think it looks great.
All the
It's
stuff
very
that's
looks
in
very
there, all
nice.
the valuable information, the advertisements, like you can see here and here, these people. Um, I mean, it looks great and stuff. So I definitely want to keep that up and get more people to read it and stuff. Um,
Is there any way, and I realize it's costly, but like I go speak a lot. I'd love to have one hard in my hand, and I was trying to figure out how to print that off. I even thought of that earlier,
yeah,
but it's being 40, however many pages it is.
it's not cheap. Yeah. It's $1.25 per page to print,
Ooh,
Oh,
and that's the 11 by 17, which is full page and stuff. And divide that by 20, you're at $35-40 right there. But I do actually have a hard copy that I take when I do events, so I can try to show people and stuff.
yeah,
But
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
yeah, I've actually have it in a notebook so that they can see each one separately and stuff. But yeah, it
Well,
would be nice to have that.
I may print this off, and put it in a binder or something, um, so I can have it with me because I run into, authors all the time. And do we have any more? Do you have any new business cards or anything?
No,
Okay.
we haven't had the money really to order any
Right.
postcards
I
or
figured
anything.
that. Yeah.
But yeah, it's on my list of to-do items as we start bringing more money back in. So.
But as you know, new people are always, I need to write a book. Oh, and that's the other thing I need to ask you. Are you doing the radio programs? Because I do have some people.
After last year's lack of interest, I'm not pushing it. But if
Okay.
you have somebody who wants to do it, yes, we will do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not something I'm pushing, but it is still available to do.
Okay.
Okay. It doesn't cost us that much to do it. I mean, we have the Zoom monthly fee, which is $15 a month. But other than that, it's just my time again, just editing and it's,
mhm.
all that fun stuff. So,
Right.
we are going to be working on, and I'm glad you said that. I forgot that in the thing. We are going to be working on a special podcast for the Texas Authors 10th anniversary. So somebody will be reaching out to each of our board members to schedule an appointment to do a Zoom interview. So be aware of that.
Okay,
Done over the next couple months so that, we can do, this is what we've done, this is where we're going, this is what we hope for, that type of thing, do it as a 10-part series that will launch at the Lone Star Festival for people to see and stuff. And this video will be included, which is talking about building a physical or having a physical location and stuff like that. So, yeah, trying to think, what am I missing here? I mean, I can't think of anything that we're missing. Any questions or comments or,
It looks great. I love it.
Yeah, this is amazing.
yeah. Yeah, so this is our general one, and like I said, we have a back end one, which is strictly all the database, and that's the one that I've got to go in and clean up and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's yeah, we're growing, we're improving. So, all right, there it is. Okay, there we go. Any questions, any thoughts, any ideas? Wait, who was that? Oh, Charlotte got lost coming back. Okay.
Mhm.
You back, Charlotte?
yeah, I'm back. I was looking at the magazine and somehow, while I was talking, it just you went away. You were supposed to have been layered, but it didn't layer. I'm not a techie. Oh my God. Alan, you
Sorry.
know better than anybody.
We're pretty much at the end. Is there any thoughts, any ideas, anything that we need to consider to do? I mean, the whole year is laid out for us. It's just getting people to sign up as members and getting them to be involved. That's really what it comes
You
down to.
said you were going to send out an invoice, Alan, to let us know what the balance we have on Lone Star for the Lone Star Festival.
Right. So for all of the board members, since you're going to be working the event, you're not paying for your space.
You probably should have told me that, Alan, because I was going to send you some money.
Hey, you can still send money. Donations are always welcome. You know that.
No, because I was like, okay, what is Alan going to send me my invoice so I can start paying? Okay, so well, I'm still going to send it over some money.
Please do. Like I said, donations are always accepted. But
Okay.
since I figured you guys will be working at some point during the event,
Yeah.
so it's only fair you get a free space. So, okay. And as we get closer, I'll start assigning or asking you what type of projects you want to work on. And, like the World Record Series, that's going to be a project in itself. So if you want to work on that, you can, and I'll work with you, and stuff like that. If you want to just work on the vendors, making sure they're all happy during the event, you can do that. So there'll be different things going on that, we'll need everybody to help.
So you're going to need us to come in Friday night, right? Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Friday day or doesn't matter because you're going to need help in the Friday daytime, right?
Right. And as it gets closer, probably in March, I will say, okay, this is what it's looking like, and this is where going to need help
Okay.
coming in. And
Okay.
we're going to try to cover as much of the expenses as we can for, if you have to come in on Thursday, we'll help cover that expense, and stuff like that. We're going to try to do as much as we can based on our revenue and stuff. We want to make sure those author marketing events we did, they were great. Everybody loved them and stuff. And that's kind of like what I want to continue to build on here again and to have those sessions. So speaking of that, if you guys want to do a talk during the event about writing, let me know. Or even about speaking, Charlotte, let me know.
I know.
All these, during the time, it's good to have those that are wanting to be authors come in and learn from professionals. And also the authors that are there can learn and share information as well with other people and stuff. So if there's a subject you want to talk about, let me know. We'll be glad to
Okay.
schedule you. All right.
Okay.
All right. That pretty much covers everything. I'd like to do another board meeting in March instead of April, simply because I want to make sure we're online or on target for everything for the Lone Star Festival. We need
Mhm.
this to be successful as hell.
Yes.
So that's where I'm kind of thinking about that. So I'll
You'll send us
look
the
at the
date?
calendar. I'm sorry?
You'll send us a date?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll send you a couple dates, make sure people can attend and stuff. So, all right.
Okay.
Any questions, comments, thoughts?
No,
Just
this
let us
was good.
know how we can help with the magazine.
Sure. Like, like I said, if you have an article you want to write, write it. If you want to sell ads, all that information's on the website. So just look it
Okay.
up
Send,
and
send the y'all right flyer again,
flyer
Alan,
again.
so I can start pushing that.
Okay. Well, actually, I should send it out to all the board. Yeah. Okay. Anything else? No. All right. Well, with that, somebody'd like to close it up?
I say that meeting's over.
All righty. This is actually one of our shortest ones, which is
Yes, it
kind of
is.
interesting. I'm sitting in a hotel room, saying I've got plenty of time.
I'm just glad you're not out in this cold.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's rough out here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely deserved the hotel room for this. Anyways, all right. So who wants to second it?
Second,
Second.
Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. The video will be up on this YouTube in the next couple of days so that you can go back and watch it at any time along with all the other board meetings. And as always, if you have questions or thoughts, feel free to email me.
okay. Thanks, Alan.
You're welcome.
Thank
Y'all take
you.
care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.